Good day, everybody. Thank you for jumping back on the channel. Certainly appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. There is so much news out there in the world of crypto and the new financial world today. We had to put out another video. Let's jump right into our main man Mikkel here on X, and he says XRP solves Bitcoin's biggest problems. And let's listen to this debate here, minute-long debate between these two gentlemen. Drop your thoughts in the comments after you view this video.
This is why BTC will never be able to scale like XRP.
The same arguments, right? That Bitcoin is too slow, and I can attest that that's not a problem. I can prove it to you because we can build on top of it and provide a solution that will allow you to do fast transactions and continue to expand it without breaking the bottom layer, the Bitcoin layer.
The only way of changing those is by changing the actual parameters of Bitcoin itself. You can't do that by changing an underlying layer. We've seen that over time. Otherwise, Bitcoin would now be 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times faster than it was, because we've got ASICs running instead of my desktop CPU running as it was back in the day when I used to mine. Right? Changing the underlying hardware doesn't change the speed or capabilities of Bitcoin.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
So Da Vinci got schooled there. I think there's going to be use cases for both BTC and XRP. Obviously, XRP on the payment side, it's a lot faster. It's a lot cheaper. But Bitcoin is still going to be used much like gold, in that it's going to be able to hold value and you're going to be able to store your assets there. So we will see. Time will tell. But Eleanor Terrett comes in here and says, just had a great chat with Stuart Alderati of Ripple, who gave me a rundown on the appeals timeline. She goes on here to show those details. It says the SEC's last day to file Form C, which will give some level of detail about what it plans to appeal, is tomorrow. That's actually today, October 16th. 7 days later, Ripple will file its own Form C, which will give more details about its cross appeal. Thirdly, both parties will then agree on a briefing schedule, and the SEC then has up to 90 days to file its first brief. Alderati says he expects them to take the full 90 days. That opening brief will be a full recitation of all the legal arguments that the SEC will be making. Ripple will file a response and then own its brief. I'm not sure I pronounced that word correctly, but the full briefing process, according to Alderati, will go through July 2025. So yes, be patient, folks. The appeal on the SEC Ripple case is going to take some time. We've got to be patient. But good stuff there from Eleanor Terrett. The Wolf of All Streets comes in here. He said, huge respect for @John Deaton. What an absolutely brilliant performance in his debate against Senator Warren. I'm so proud to support him and truly hope he wins. The world needs more politicians like him. I couldn't agree more. We need more realistic, just blunt politicians about what's really going on out there. Lori Reports. Let's jump into this video from Lori Reports here. She does great work. If you're not following her, give her a follow at Lori_reports on X. Take a listen.
Immaculate constellation. Did you guys hear about that? The government's cornered. This is officially the shift of a cycle for humanity. Here is your choice. What do you want to perceive? This is so beyond any sort of boxed belief system. Religion is never going to touch on this, because it's beyond comprehension if you're thinking within a box. A whistleblower just came out and a report is just leaked that the government has had a team going to pick up UFO sites unbeknownst to the world. Uncanny timing. They have enough technology and enough power to start messing with people's minds. They want us to choose fear. And they're going to do everything in their power using their technology to start causing confusion, to be like, Is that the government? Is that beyond this world stuff? What is it? We are ultimately, minute by minute, creating our reality. And we're gonna have a choice real quick on what we're gonna choose as all of this stuff is coming at us. All of these sightings, are we gonna choose fear or are we gonna choose openness? Parallel realities are happening right now. It's not some foo-foo, new age, mumbo jumbo. This may seem crazy, but we are going to choose what we want to experience. Tesla's Optimus robot. Are we going to choose a reality where that whole technology is going to harm society? Or are we going to choose a reality where we are going to use the technology to work alongside humanity, all for good? Digital assets, crypto. Are we going to choose a reality where that's going to be used for the wrong reasons and wrong purposes? Are we going to choose a reality where it's going to help assist us in a new monetary system? We are going to experience different Earths.
Good stuff from Lori Reports there as she pulled in digital assets. Digital assets are becoming more and more part of our everyday lives. It's going to be a part of our lives no matter what. You can choose to be a part of it or not, but eventually on the back end, you're going to be using them. So use them in a good way. Hear from Jack the Rippler. He said Brad Garlinghouse gets upset with interviewer who claimed Ripple is shilling XRP. Ripple CEO says Ripple ledger is growing and Ripple is not paying for XRP ads. Take a listen.
What is it, by the way, what is it with these XRP fanboys on Twitter? You've got XRP's amazing all the time.
She's fantastic.
What's going on? Are you paying them to shill?
No,
XRP?
that's a little rude. That's a little rude to accuse him of paying.
Well, it's just a question.
It's a fair question. We do not pay.
You're a marketing expert.
We have a lot of advocates.
You don't pay them, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just sees.
Why do you think are they just trying to boost the currency?
I think most of what they're doing is correcting the record. They're going out and saying, look, somebody says something, frankly, similar to what you said, which is the XRP ledger is centralized.
Yeah.
It's factually not true.
Okay, let me see.
What is it, by the way, what is it with these XRP fans?
So a little tension there with this interviewer and Brad Garlinghouse, but Brad Garlinghouse, as always, was very professional and handled it quite nicely. Moving on to Black Swan Capitalist here. It says, turns out XRP is bridging the BRICS nations Project Enbridge with Ripple's interoperable protocol. Since XRP has no political bias, it levels the playing field for all economies to participate, positioning itself as the next global reserve digital currency, a true store of value. So you see here in the diagram how one money can be changed and switched over by XRP into another money, another currency of choosing. Essentially, that's how it's going to work. And it's being tested already in multiple countries. So it's coming, my friends. Post here from Ripple. We want innovation to happen, but we want it to be careful and responsible. At NYDFW Superintendent Adrian Harris joins Ripple's Stuart Alderati on stage at Ripple Swell to discuss changing landscape of cryptocurrency in the U.S. and the implications of regulations. Let's take a listen to this brief clip.
How do you see, if at all, the integration of the crypto industry with TradFi?
Yeah, we see more and more interest from TradFi in the space, right? We want innovation to happen, but we want it to be careful and responsible for people to run the water through the pipes and really make sure they're thinking through unintended consequences or how the system is going to work and how it might break. And I think the TradFi folks really bring a little bit more of that sensibility to the space, which is good.
Day 2 of Ripple Swell is kicking off today. Brad Garlinghouse here says yesterday, kicking off Ripple Swell with a bang. RLUSD has been nearly a year in the making, and with our trusted exchange partners, market makers, and advisory board, RLUSD is set to become the gold standard for enterprise-grade stablecoins built on trust, liquidity, and compliance. This is a retweet here from Ripple. It says partners uphold, Bitstamp, Bitso, MoonPay, Indie Reserve, CoinMena, and Bullish are all partners with Ripple on the RLUSD. So it's coming. It's a matter of weeks, if not days. Hopefully we'll see it soon. Thanks for jumping on, everybody. I hope you have a terrific day. I'll see you on the flip side.